Simon Sinek has recently talked about the balance between performance and empathy in a team. How to maintain a balance of having empathy in teams while also focusing on the metrics, stats, and performance metrics at the same time. He says when you focus solely on performance, you end up with an organization full of mercenaries. These are people who will backstab each other just to hit numbers and earn personal rewards. On the other hand, if you go too far in the other direction, you end up with a hippie commune where everyone loves each other, but no work gets done, and there's no accountability. This is the challenging part of leadership. It's like marriage, friendship, or raising children. You'll never be on a perfect path. You're constantly blocking and tackling, trying to make it work. What makes it work over time is a strong foundation of trust. When you screw up, get it wrong, or you're grumpy and tired, people are patient with you. It's about viewing people as human beings and bringing empathy to work. Usually, when these themes are discussed, people find them uncomfortable. Interestingly, women tend to understand this concept better than men. When empathy is mentioned, women often nod in agreement, while men might ask for case studies. There's nothing mushy or weak about bringing empathy to work. Here's a simple example. A manager might walk into an employee's office and say, "Hey, I've noticed your numbers are down for the third quarter in a row. We've had this conversation before. If you don't pick up your numbers in the fourth quarter, I don't know what's going to happen." That's a fairly common scenario. Now, let's inject some empathy into the same scenario. The manager might say, "Hey, I noticed your numbers are down for the third quarter in a row. We've had this conversation before. Are you okay? I'm worried about you. What's going on?" This shows genuine concern for the person rather than just focusing on the numbers. When people feel cared about, they are more likely to open up, ask for help, and share their challenges. Maybe they're struggling at home, or perhaps they don't have the training they need for the job. There are many things we can support and help with. When we do this, it not only builds trust, but also improves performance because we can address the root of the problem. We need more of this at work to create high-performing teams. High-performing teams are built on deep levels of trust, love, and camaraderie. Empathy in leadership is not just a nice-to-have. It's a necessity for building effective teams. By showing genuine concern for your team members, you create a supportive environment where people feel safe to express their concerns and ask for help. This kind of environment leads to better performance because people are not afraid to admit their mistakes or seek the support they need. They know that their leader cares about their well-being and will help them overcome their challenges. Moreover, when team members feel valued and understood, they are more likely to go above and beyond in their work. They will be more engaged, more committed, and more willing to put in the extra effort. This leads to higher productivity and better results. A team that trusts each other and their leader will collaborate more effectively, share ideas more freely, and work together towards common goals. Empathy also helps in building a positive workplace culture. When leaders show empathy, it sets an example for others to follow. It creates a ripple effect, encouraging everyone in the organization to treat each other with kindness and respect. This leads to a more inclusive and supportive work environment where everyone feels valued. Focusing solely on performance can lead to a toxic work environment where people are more concerned about hitting targets than supporting each other. On the other hand, going too far in the direction of empathy without accountability can lead to a lack of productivity. The key is to find a balance. By building a strong foundation of trust and showing genuine concern for your team members, you can create a high-performing team that is both productive and supportive. Empathy in leadership is not a weakness, it's a strength that can lead to better performance, higher engagement, and a more positive work culture. So thanks a lot for watching it until the end. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this approach.